never seen anything like this. I'm sorry, but I am not over this. Good morning and welcome to the vlog. We are here in Perth, well, just south of Perth, in a place called Safety Bay. We today are going for a road trip. We have been told that we need to go 100 kilometres south of Perth to see all the natural beauty. So that is what we are doing today. First breakfast, but then we're going to hit the road and we're going to head out to places like Busselton, Dunsborough, Natural Spa, Margaret River. If we get as far as Margaret River, we'll be doing really well because we've started the day pretty late due to work commitments. So it is what it is. Let's just get on the road and let's see what we can get done.
Let's go. The spot we're going into for Brekkie today is a popular one. It's called Café Barco. Café Barco. Look at this. It's pretty cool. Oh, is the entrance this way? Let's go in here. Go and have a little look. How cute is this? They've got an adopt-a-dog wall in here. This cafe is so cool. I love the vibe of it. Skateboards, the kind of modern art style on the wall. And oh my gosh, the cake section. Little gizmo, they got Picco on the counter. What a good range here. I like it.
Drinks have arrived and I've got myself an iced latte, as always. I know it's not proper coffee. Joe's got an alright coffee. You got a mocha?
Yeah.
Not real coffee.
Cappuccino.
Doesn't this taste like sugar puffs?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you have sugar puffs in Australia.
I've not seen them. Do you know what we'll do? Flash up an image of them.
Yeah.
And then anybody can tell us if they have them and they're a different name.
They look very like 90s, don't
Remember
they?
the
Like
Sugar Puff monster?
Sugar Puff monster, yeah, the big yellow monster.
He was scary.
He was pretty scary. Cheers to Sugar Puffs.
Food has arrived and it looks absolutely stunning. If you know us, you know we love our eggs Benny, and without me even showing you what's in front of me, the regulars should know. That looks absolutely gorgeous, that Cody. The regulars should know what's here. 3, 2, 1. Of course, it's a smashed avo. It's me after all. And we got some raisin toast, and it looks like we've got a whole cow's worth of butter on the plate as well. They know me well. Bit of lurpak. Let's yum. We'll give you a review afterwards. We're very hungry.
One thing I love about this place already, you get 2 pieces of toast. I don't want to sound greedy, but sometimes when it's just 1 piece, I remember Mum being it, when Mum was here, she mentioned that. She was like, sometimes you feel a bit hard done by with 1 piece of bread. It's quite nice to have the 2. So yeah, this place is cool. Breakfast had, and I must say, that is probably, we've not actually eaten a cafe yet, but that's one of my favourite cafes, maybe even in the whole of Australia.
What?
Bit dramatic.
What?
The smoked salmon was such good quality. You got the 2 pieces of toast, the coffee was good, the sugar puff coffee.
The sugar puff coffee. We love sugar puffs, apparently. Yeah.
And with how busy that place was,
Yeah.
if you've not already been there, go there because it's worth it.
I think it's one of those places that if you live here in the area, where is the spot, sorry, Safety Bay?
Yep.
If you're in the area of Safety Bay, you obviously know that spot. It's quite well known. The staff were lovely. The food was okay priced, not awful price. So if you are looking for a spot, check the menu online before you go. Don't just take our word for it. Have a little look. But can't knock the staff. The staff were amazing. They were super busy. It's a Saturday,
yeah,
and they were very accommodating. So thank you very much for having us, guys. Saying it like it's a sponsorship. We just walked in and, as a customer. So.
But the road trip now starts, and the first stop is going to be Busselton.
Busselton.
I think is how you say it. It's 2 hours from where we are, so we're going to get on the road, get moving, and see where this road trip takes us.
Do you think it's bustling in Busselton?
I reckon so.
I reckon it's going to be empty.
Well, that'll be sad.
Well, it's a Saturday actually. It might be quite busy. Let's go! Riding on down, and the weather is absolutely glorious. It was a bit windy last night, but you'd never be able to tell right now. And as we're driving, we are looking out the windows as one of the animals that we've not seen in the wild are the red roos. And this looks like perfect terrain for them. We are not too well versed on the exact animals in the specific area, but I'm guessing that there must be something like red roos around here. I'm hoping there are, and they're not miles away and I'm in the complete wrong spot, but the peepers are out. Seeing a couple of cows, seeing a couple of horses. Oh, where are the red roos? Look at this for Aussie terrain. I feel like we're in actual Australia. We're so used to seeing the Sunshine Coast and not getting this red soil, but welcome to the land in under.
I think we're going through a wine region at the moment, so very interesting.
Suits you, right, as a Brit? Always whining and whinging. It's not the best shot, but I think I'm seeing roos. Are they red roos? I think those are wild red roos.
Oh my gosh, we need to get them close.
The video is just, oh my gosh, in the distance. It's not the best shot, guys, but we will see them closer. But I think that was red roos.
Close definitely.
That is the first time we've seen them. Obviously, we've seen them in wildlife parks and zoos that we've been to, but seeing them in the wild is completely different. Woohoo! I've been looking the whole journey. This whole journey's been
2 hours?
2 and a bit hours, was it? And I've not seen any. I've not seen any in 2 and a bit hours, but we might have just seen them. They could have been cows or they could have been tree logs, but let's pretend even if they weren't. They look like kangaroos. I'm going to have to watch the footage back. I think they were roos. Just for clarification, I've just watched back that previous clip, zoomed in, and I think they were kangaroos. No, they were like 3 pixels worth, and we will try and get closer, but... Wow! Come on! Another one for the list. We need a physical list that we tick off now, don't we?
We need the map that Mum found in the shop that day where it's like you can tick everything off.
All the animals and stuff that you've seen, all the places that you've been.
That'd be good.
We'll do that in time, don't worry guys, but there's one for the list.
We have arrived in Busselton and it's bustling, it's very busy, and the scenery is lovely. The drive down felt so Australian. Like honestly, I wish we got more clips, but when you're driving it's obviously hard to. But the drive down was so lovely, and the road trip's not really started yet. It's officially from here.
This is the first stop, but I think what made it more Aussie than anything was the orange sand or soil, the blue sky, and I think we saw some roos.
We did see roos. We did.
They might have been cows, I'm still not confirmed.
Just for anyone that doesn't know, is this the longest or oldest jetty in that whole of Australia?
We might have to do a Google.
Might have to do a check on that, fact check. But look at the length of that jetty. I mean, it's a good mile or 2. What's long, isn't it?
Rich, don't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Loving this. Very different to what we're used to. I've heard the water's usually chillier here, but that hasn't stopped me. I've got my swimmers on and I might go for a dip. Just need to be on shark watch from what I've been told. I know there's not much going on at the moment. We're just walking down, but I have just said to Cody off camera, I want to film this place because I want to relive it when I look back at this place in years' time and go, where was that gorgeous spot we went to? I'll have it documented and I can come back. Now, I might be saying another story after we get to the end of this jetty, but water filled up, toilet break had. Let's get on the jetty.
At the jetty, and it actually says...
Busselton Jetty is the longest wooden piled jetty in the southern hemisphere. A small entry fee is charged to maintain it, so let's have a little look. Get on the jetty. Oh my goodness.
She said we can see stingrays and all the schools of fish are migrating at the moment. So look at that water. Are you joking? That is like... I would be in the ocean all the time if we had water like that.
Oh my goodness. In the words of Chris Martin from Coldplay, paradise. Look at that. Stunning to say the least. Now, there is a train that comes down here. We haven't caught the train, but apparently it takes 17 minutes there, 17 minutes back. We're going to walk it. We're going to take it easy, but have a little look for things on the way. But what a cool experience. And it was only $8 to walk it for the 2 of us, which is really cute because that goes towards the maintenance of the place. Have a look at that. We're hopefully going to get all the way to the end, but it is a road trip day, so we might want to move on after a bit. We'll see where we get to, but
so nice, though.
It'd be pretty cool to tap the end of the jetty and say we've been on the longest jetty in the southern hemisphere.
I think we can do it.
Let's do it. Get a march on. Come on. Takes too long. And here comes the train. Choo choo. Hello. Look at that. That is cool. I might have to grab on the back of it on the way to see if I can get a little ride, but how cool is that? How far do you reckon we're down it at the moment? 70%. What do you reckon?
Maybe 30%?
30%? We're a quarter of the way there. 25%. Oh, good guess. Halfway there now, and we're on 10 minutes of walking. The lady said it can take about, 30 minutes walking down one way? Yeah. We're on track to be cutting down time. Look at us. But that is an amazing view. You really do feel like you're lost at sea.
Yeah, you do.
Busselton Jetty Artificial Reef and Sculpture Trail. I think we've made it to the end and we've done it in 20 minutes. I'm going to have a quick read. Shaved 10 minutes off, she said, the predicted time. We were even looking on the way down with stops. But look at that. Oh, wow.
Look, jetty began being used as a stopping point for passenger ships in 1880. Oh, wait, no.
But the construction of the jetty started in 1865. We've just walked it in this whole time, but can you imagine how much longer it would have taken to build the whole thing, obviously. But did you know the Busselton Jetty train is the only solar-powered electric train in the world that travels over the ocean? That's pretty cool.
Really cool.
There's some really cool little facts here. I might have a little read of these and see where we get to. But last thing is, coming soon, a new era of Busselton Jetty history with an opening of a village project. What is that? This at the end? Well, that was, what, 2 years ago? That'd be interesting to see if they have a little stalls and markets maybe that open at the end. But I suppose the weathering could be really crazy here. Getting smashed about on those bad days. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but it says underwater observatory. Is it like a little... Can you go underneath? Oh my gosh, what? Do you have to pay extra? Nobody's... Ticket required for entry. Look at this. We had no idea this was here. But we are literally going into the water. It's a structure, a building that goes underwater, by the name, Underwater Observatory.
But when it's natural, that's insane.
I love when we stumble on these things. She said everything that you see here is like natural. It's not placed here, so it's pretty cool. Spirals all the way down. Look at that. So these are like...
Oh, wow.
So it's a reef, and all the fish are little swimming around. How cool is that?
Do you see sharks going past often, or
Not often.
no?
Not really.
What sharks do you get? Is it tiger, bull?
Mainly reef species, so not as exciting.
No.
No, it's still cool. Port Jacksons, Bobby Gums, that sort of
Oh.
thing.
Oh,
Swim
cool.
with them.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
They're a lot friendlier than most
Yeah,
sharks.
big, scary sharks.
Yeah, that over a tiger any day.
Yeah. So this is all natural. This is just what's under the ocean.
Yeah.
And you never know what you're going to spot. Oh, the little zebrafish. You feel like you're in an aquarium.
You really do.
This is just like...
This is actual wild little fish. I don't know whether the poles are metal and they've in turn, similar to Morton, I think, with the steel poles, that as the metal's in the water, it attracts the coral and then becomes a reef in and of itself. I never knew about that until last year when we went to Malta, but how cool is that?
3.
That's cool.
The centre one is made of steel and concrete.
Oh wow.
The 2 outer ones are the old Jarrah pylons. And you can see down here towards the bottom section,
Yeah.
those are actually brackets which are holding the wooden pylon against the steel and concrete one.
Reinforced.
So as you can see, it's cut off at the bottom there and it's cut off at the top as well.
Cool.
It's just being held together upright by the central pylon. As you can imagine, if a pylon falls over, it instantly loses at least 40%
Of
the
course.
life.
What a cool shot to leave on. Let's get up to the surface and carry on our adventure. I love it when we stumble on little places like this.
I didn't even see this place.
Super cool. Oh, who's this fella? Hello, Scuba Steve. As you can see, we are pretty far out and we are pretty far from London on there as well. What does it say? Let's have a little look. Yeah, not next door to London. That is crazy, but we've made it to the end. Let's give it a tap. You ready? And tap. We've done it. What's really funny is we spent 20 minutes walking and 20 minutes in the underwater observatory. I can't say the word observatory. So I was wondering before how he manages to do it, get from one end to the other. Does he drive in reverse? He does not. He detaches and then attaches on the other end. That's pretty cool. Apparently, the lady at the beginning, when we came onto the jetty, said the train takes 17 minutes. I see that as a challenge to get back before that train
Before the
does.
train?
It's going to be nipping at our heels. I'll walk on the tracks if I need to.
Just stop it.
Like a damsel in distress. Ah! Run, Cody, run! That water is calling our name, and I think we're going to go for a little dip over there. And we beat the train back. Get in. How cute is it here, though? This is really nice. Talk about a scorcher of a day. Oof, that sun is out in force. And I think it's time for a little dip.
Getting ready for a swim, and we beat the train by quite some time.
Yeah, that's a country
Woo!
mile. We're down swimming.
Ah, easy work. That is cold. That is cold compared to where we usually are. Oh, it's nice though. You going in? I think Joe's going off the jetty. Go on. What a nice little dive. There he is.
Look at that water. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit chillier.
It's nice though.
Yeah, it's a little bit chillier than on the Sunshine Coast, obviously, but it is absolutely stunning, placid as anything, and I think it's calling for a front flip.
So Joe wants to front flip in off the jetty, Aussie style. Hey! Is that fun?
Oh, stop.
Did it? Is it stinky?
As much as we're enjoying this place, I think it's time to move to the next spot. What a rubbish road trip.
Road trip.
We drove two hours somewhere and then just stopped. We will go to the next spot. No, moving on to the next location, which is...
I think it's Dunsborough, but I need to double check when I get to the car because it was very big, this road trip.
Yeah, it was. It's just kind of us hitting a few spots, having a laugh and taking it easy. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as we do. We were going to get food here, but we promised more locations, and we will follow up on that. Next location, here we come. On to the next spot, but just a moment to admire these roads. How Aussie is this? This is unreal. Arriving at the next spot, and oh my goodness. But this spot is...
Is it, how do you pronounce it? Is it Injidup Spa? Natural Spa?
Injidup Natural Spa.
I have no idea. I've not actually read it enough to know.
But look at that for a view, and the water looks mighty fine. Potential for another dip. What a shame.
Just got out the car here and look at that swell. That is so amazing. And there's just some... You look on this side and you just feel like you're in the middle of like, I don't know, the outback or something.
Rodeo City.
Yeah, really dry. And then the ocean is literally just here.
And this is the spot that we are coming down for, the Natural Spa. But just taking those views for a minute, oh, that swell, that blue water looks ridiculous. I could watch that all day. Yes, please. Now, usually we like to try and be smart with these things and come on quieter days, but today is a Saturday, so we're expecting it to be a little bit busy down here. We know midweek would probably be a better day, but we just don't have the luxury of coming down on a quieter day. So we'll give you a real reflection of how busy these places can get on the weekend, as I'm guessing this place is going to be a little bit chocker. Here we are, and how cool does this spot look? Now, as we mentioned, a little bit busier today, with it being the weekend, but this is a good reflection, as I said, of Instagram versus reality. Sometimes places can be shown on Instagram, shown online as these picturesque, quiet places, but inevitably people will be here. And I just want to take it in anyway. It is absolutely a gorgeous spot. We'll have to come back. What a shame. In we get. And look at this. Let's have a little... Oh my gosh, look at the water coming in. This is so cool. Oh, it's as cold as to be expected. Look at the sand. Here it comes. Big swell.
Ready.
How amazing is this? You can see the water coming cascading through the rocks. We've got the big swell coming through there. If I can try and stand up and show you. Nothing too major yet, but I do want to put the phone down and just go and jump in it. Look at that. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I'm going to take her out. Watch out. Look at that. Come on,
This is like the best spa you've ever been to, isn't it?
This is super, super cool. That swell keeps coming on through, causing like, you see all the mist coming off as well.
It's like a spa.
It is a spa.
It literally is the best spa we've ever been to. If you know me and Joe, you know we love our spas. But come on. I've never seen anything like this. I'm sorry, but I am not over this. This fish swimming around. Literally swimming around.
How unreal is this place? All the spots that we visit or go to, I'll try and put in the description. If I'm not, I'll flash them up on screen, but this is a special spot. And how could it not be? Look at that. That is so cool. That swell coming through. How cool is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness gracious me. What a spot this is. Cody has knocked it out the park when she finds these little spots to come to. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. There is no need for any shots of us. Look at this. And when that swell comes in, we are just loving this. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
I think this is one of my favourite places, honestly, that I've ever travelled to.
It's insane.
Ever.
Insane. How cute is this?
So good.
I say it a lot, but this is special. Nature's Spa, we can put it on our little list. It wasn't that far a walk from the car, really.
No,
I thought it was going to be
not at
busy.
all.
I thought 5 minutes and we'll be done here if it's too busy. Look at it. There's people here, don't get me wrong, but it is quiet as a mouse.
quiet.
A little dormouse could live here. So, I am on a little bit of a scouting mission for a spot. And I think this little ridgeline could be a route. I'm going to do my best scaling and rock climbing. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Now, for safety reasons, I'm only stepping where the rock is dry, but look, so this is the swell into the small pool down there. Give us a wave, Cody. Look at that. So those waves get pushed through into this small channel, causing that rip up. Look at this, that swell down. You wouldn't want to get caught in there. Oh my gosh, I might be in it. After that rip up, the rock isn't wet here, but I don't want to risk it. But look at that coming swelling through. I'm a little bit further away than I look. I'm on a 0.5, so I'm a little bit set back, but how cool is that? Look at this beauty down here. When the water stops swilling up, there's a gorgeous little fish in there. Hello, little crab friend. Look in the rock. You have a lovely home. That is our time wrapped up here. What an amazing spot though. Fantastic to come to. Thanks so much for finding it. We've vlogged it. We now know where it is. We'll be coming back again. But what a fantastic little spot to come to.
Amazing.
Loved it.
I have no words.
On to the next spot. This road trip has been amazing, but not much road in the trip. Sorry guys. One amazing spot down again, and now on to the next one.
Look at this beach just there behind me, and there's nobody on it. Like, where else can you go where you go to a beach and there's nobody on it that looks that nice? Insane.
In the car now, and we are heading down to Margaret River. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably mispronouncing it, and one I'm definitely going to mispronounce is the next location after that. The plan is to go into Margaret River town centre, grab a quick bite to eat. Sorry, just admire these gorgeous roads as we go. Look at this.
There's wineries on every corner here. Like, I thought the Tambourine Mountain was like full of like wineries, but
Yeah.
here it's like, if you're a wine lover,
That is the
get
spot
to
to
Margaret
be.
River.
We're now going to shoot through from here to Margaret River. It is a 23-minute drive. If we see red roos, that'll probably be the only thing that we film en route. Next thing you'll be seeing is us grabbing a bite to eat, and then the plan after that is to head down to a place called Gnarabup, I think, beach. Probably wrong. Let me know, locals, how wrong am I? And we're going to eat food as we watch the sunset for the first time on the west coast of Australia, over the sea. This is something we don't get the privilege of seeing on the east coast. You get the sunrise, very beautiful, but that sunset, ooh, I am ready. Either side of us, as Cody mentioned, is wineries galore. Look at the state. There's vineyards and vineyards of just grapes on grapes on grapes. It's absolutely grape. Something I didn't expect to see before I saw kangaroos, and that's deer. We're passing a deer farm, and we've seen deer before the roos. What's going on? Oh my gosh! We got our red roos.
Look at him! Wow!
Look at them! We got them! Yes! This day is amazing! We can take them off the list! Red roos, red roos! It was something we wanted to see. I know to many Aussies around and about this would be nothing, but if you don't know, every time we see a wild animal that we've never seen before, we kind of tick it off a mental list that we have. And that is another one to add to the list. Amazing. We saw them before this morning, but they were a bit far in the distance. We can confirm, I think they were red roos.
Yeah, I think they were.
Look at these little cuties. Another one for the list, just grazing on the floor. You guys are another one to our list. We're here in Margaret River now, and what on earth is that little place?
Pizza place
My mum would love it there.
I kind of want to go to that pizza. Should we get a pizza from there?
Let's swing round and get a pizza there. As Cody gets her clothes on from being in her beach gear, she doesn't want to come into an establishment with no clothes on. Understandable. She sent me on pizza duty to come and grab some pizzas that we're going to take down to the beach. Let's see how it is down here. Oh my gosh, this place is adorable. It's a place after my mum's heart, and also mine. Looks amazing. Menu acquired. I'm going to have a quick look through. Cody will probably decide with me. We'll get some of these gorgeous looking pizzas and then take them down to the beach.
How nice is it in here, guys? So we've decided we're gonna get a takeout pizza and we're gonna find the best spot for sunset. Thank you, Joe. Let's go and do it. Oh, look. Yeah, so the pizza place is underneath.
So this is another
what's
place
that?
up top. And then
Right, so that's another restaurant. Oh my gosh, look at the little lamps on the tables in the restaurant. So Cedric just gave us a really good backstory to the place. So that's another restaurant.
I know he's like a little bit of a kind of artist guy who like fixes it with like all these little hodgepodge things. So
Look at this telephone box.
he said how the guy started it illegally by shifting the sand out and digging and fixing it up. It used to be his house, and then the government like fining him. He just kept paying the fine, did it all, and then they loved it so much, and then he changed it into a restaurant, and now it's this amazing place. But look, I've never seen a place like
so this is a guest house, no vacancies, but look at that, look at the furniture inside, Joe.
That is so cool.
That's like,
I love it when styles clash. Like,
oh my
so many weird things.
goodness.
But they were saying whenever they need something fixed, they give him a call, and he has like some cool way of fixing
He
it.
just brings something that he brought from his shed.
Yeah, like recycled upcycling.
Wow.
Amazing. And you
What
can
a
see it
guy.
in the place. It adds so much character.
What a guy.
It's
Yeah,
a cool
it does.
attraction, isn't
Yeah.
it? But he said he has a place called, before I forget the name, Diodano's.
15 minutes from here.
15 minutes from here. He said they do a good brekkie and coffee. We're not going to be able to see
we were
it.
here.
But if you are in the area and you do get a little bit longer than us, go and check out Diodano, because he said it's like a mill, but it's a really cool structure inside. Obviously, I'm speaking from second hand, but if you do come to the spot, Diodano, check it out.
No wonder down here. Look at the well. Wow. How old do you reckon that is?
I don't think it's that old. I think he's just got a really cool way of
He's
styling
just got
it.
I love his style. Look at this. How does, like, I love
Upcycle,
it.
recycle. Amazing.
You can't miss it.
Look at it.
Look at it. Look at this. Like little, what are these little things? Like, he's just built so much character. Look at the upstairs. It's got little wine glasses upstairs. Oh, look at that. Are we in Italy? Oh my gosh.
Genius.
Those guys were so quick and so amazing. We just told them that we wanted to do sunset and they've just whipped that up so quick.
I think the guy who told us the story, Cedric, thank you very much. I don't know if anybody's watching. And then Lena, who was on the desk, who got us served and done in 10 minutes. Food out in an amazing place. I love that spot. Margaret River, and it is a cool spot. Look at that. That's one of those prehistoric little creatures. It's a bit of a shame that we've not managed to go through Margaret River, but it's just because we saw that spot and we're like, the sun is setting, we need to get down to that beach as quick as we can, and let's go. Just on a bit of calculating, our next spot is 10 minutes off. As we currently sit, we are 10 minutes to 6. That means that the sun sets at 10 minutes past 6. A lot of 10s, so we've got 10 minutes to get there, and when we arrive, 10 minutes to get chilling out, and then watch the sunset. This could be perfection. What an amazing day. Honestly, I'm grinning ear to ear. This is what everything is about. I love this. I can't wait to watch this back, and we're living it now. We're in the moment of living it, and I can't wait to watch it back in years' time. I think we might have done the right plan. Look at this.
We just said it actually looks like Greece though. If you've not been to Greece, this is giving us Greece vibes.
Let's just clarify, Greece is one of the most beautiful countries in all of Europe.
Look, oh my
And
God.
look at that.
Oh my goodness me.
Jeez. Well, I'm sorry about the dusty windshield, but we will be watching this sunset in just a matter of minutes. Well, Cody, there's getting a good spot for a sunset. I'm getting this one right here, pointing it when the car park is chock-a-block. Let's get out and get on that grass. My giddy aunt, what a day. Look at this. It's a spot where everybody comes to. That car park is absolutely chock-a-block. Looks like there's a dog about to steal our pizza, but I really don't mind when the views are this good. Jeez. Literally just had the idea to come and chill and watch the sunset, and it seems like we've come to the perfect spot. Oh my goodness. To make it even better, we've got our pizzas ready. And look at the view tonight. Yes, please.
I would say this pizza is probably the best pizza, or one of the best pizzas I've ever had. Look at that.
There is the money shot, and all I can do is toast my pizza to the day and say thank you very much for possibly one of the best days of my life ever.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really cute. Wow. Absolutely unparalleled. Amazing. Thank you so much. We've had the camera off now for probably about the last 10 minutes, just enjoying that sunset and absolute stunning vistas to look at. Gorgeous perfection. I'm going to do the same now, and I think the next time you see us, it's going to be a dark sky because I am just loving being in the minute and just enjoying the moment. Beautiful. Unbelievable. Let's just give a quick spin. Pretty cool. And as we take in that gorgeous scenery to wrap up the day, I've said it 1,000 times, but it is gorgeous. I wanted to say thank you very much for joining us on our adventure, our road trip adventure, down from Safety Bay, not Sunshine Coast. No, that's the usual spot.
Rockingham.
In Rockingham, or Rockingham. We've travelled down all the way down to Margaret River.
Margaret River. And we were supposed to stop at like 5 stops, but we had a nice, like easy start this morning. We've just enjoyed each spot rather than kind of rushing. You know, so there's a few other spots we would have liked to have done. So I'm sure you guys will be commenting saying, "Oh, you should have gone here, you should have gone there." And
but why do it all at once? Give us a reason to come back, and that's what we plan on doing because we've had a great time. We've got some other plans tomorrow, so join us then. But for today, I think we are wrapped up. We've got a big long journey home, but we're going to do it with a bit of music on and take it easy, and we'll see you in the next one. But before we sign out, I wanted to say thank you to the members for all your support. It really does mean the world to us and enables us to enjoy amazing days like we have done today.
just look at the sky though.
It's insane. And I just wanted to say as well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the journey. I don't know how it's going to edit together. I'm guessing it's going to be a good one, but I can't wait to watch it back, and it's not over, as I said. Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next one. Adios.